Alrighty everyone, here we are with what may be the last episode of Trails in the Sky second chapter. I'm a little nervous for this fight. I've done my research on the notes for this guy and he is not going to be a cakewalk, let's put it that way. So if at any point it looks like there has been a cut and I'm incredibly quiet, it's probably because it's my second or third attempt at trying to defeat him, and I'm tired of narrating my experience of dying. Anyway, let's go on ahead and see what we can do. Oh, if this wasn't a walk to the final boss, I don't know what is. Let's avoid these guys. We don't need to fight these things. We're here to fight the final boss, not these weird little mechanical things. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the home of all that is sacred. Joshua! You passed the final trial. Excellent, excellent. Be proud, you are worthy to be present for the resurrection of the Shining Ring, the Aureole. Yeah, not interested in that at all, thanks. I'm here to put a stop to all this stupid weirdness. And I'm here to get Joshua back. Ah yes, sadly, I'm afraid that won't be happening. What do you mean? Joshua, hey! No matter how you tried to deny it, the truth remains. Joshua's mind is little more than a construct. The stigma on his shoulder is proof. Proof that he is of Ouroboros, that he is my possession. How dare you? Perhaps if Joshua had somehow erased the stigma of his own will, he could have found release. But alas, he never managed to get that far. It would be best if I kept him as a research subject for a bit longer. Such unbelievable evil. You really are as much of a monster as they say. Goodness me, such insults, and how impotent they are. You see, I suspect Joshua realized very quickly what the stigma on his shoulder meant. Surely, he knew something like this exact situation would occur. Yet he never breathed a word of his troubles to any of you, did he? Not even a whisper. And conversely, none of you were sensitive enough to notice his pain. What power these bonds of yours have, what complete earth-shaking potential. But come now, there's no need for long faces. You have been granted the privilege of being here for this glorious moment. All that remains now is to make the correct choice. Privilege? Choice? What are you going on about? Perhaps I should start from the very beginning. How much do you know, I wonder? About this city and the events that occurred here with the Aureole nearly 1200 years before our time. So that's the Aureole. It most certainly is. One of the ultimate artifacts, capable of producing literally endless power and shaping miracles with it. But the ancients sealed it away despite its limitless science-shattering potential. Why do you think they would do such a thing? I don't know the whole story, I'm sure, but the data left in the tower said it was having a bad influence on people and society. Ah, you actually managed to put all those together, did you? That will make this quick then. Allow me to play the role of Professor once more and elucidate the truth of the matter. Millennia ago, Adios of the Sky granted humanity the 7 treasures. For brevity's sake, we'll say each one utilized a facet of reality in order to manifest miracles in their own way. Humanity split into 7 factions, each centered around a treasure, to pursue an ideal based on the powers of the given treasure. One such ideal was this, Liberark, a city in the sky with the Aureole at its center. A paradise, removed from the troubles of the ground, where each man's gospel could grant any wish through the Aureole. Mankind lived a bountiful life here, absolutely free of strife. Over time, however, people's lives were swallowed up in the artificial bliss granted to them by the Aureole. Not just physical ecstasy, but even dreams were provided by the Aureole, false realities granted people long-sought spiritual fulfillment. The people of Liberark, dependent on miracles that were all but a narcotic, began treading the path to annihilation. The Ark's inhabitants lost all sense of ambition and ethics and slid into madness and despair. Birth rates dropped catastrophically while suicide and bizarre crime ran rampant, and the whole of society walked the path to a slow demise. But the Aureole passed no judgment on these people, it merely granted the miracles asked of it. And so the shining jewel of the sky became a den of evil and chaos. This was the situation Celeste Auslease and her conspirators faced over 1,000 years ago. They built the seal and the device towers even as they fought off the guardians of the Aureole, which it sent forth to save itself. And at last they sealed not just the Aureole but the entire city in another dimension. That's what happened 1,200 years ago? I never would have imagined. I will grant that the Elder Ausleases did quite well given the circumstances. But think for a moment. The cost of Celeste's victory was humanity being cast forth into a land of chaos, forced to start again from nearly nothing. Think of all the suffering man endured then, and endures now as man savages one another with endless petty wars. Can it truly be said that she made the right decision? Well, on the other hand, we have gained or regained orbital technology and once again live bountiful, easy lives. At this rate, only two ends are possible. Either we continuously seek to dominate one another and, unable to control ourselves, obliterate each other in an orgy of conflict. Or, like the people of old, we sink into narcotic self-pleasure, let automated systems run the world and live as farm animals. Either physical or mental annihilation awaits. There is but one single path for humanity if it wishes to survive. The beasts of mankind must be led to the point where they obtain the two things required for true, enlightened sentience. A flawless rationality capable of resisting any temptation and unswayed by even the fiercest circumstances. And peerless intelligence ever capable of finding the correct solution, unmoved by crude emotion. This is the true goal of the gospel plan, to do what even the ancients could not, to advance our minds to what they should be. You're actually serious? What madness! I would so appreciate it if you would not look at me as if I were a megalomaniac lunatic. Man cannot help but change and reform through fear when confronted with something beyond his imagining. In that sense, what better tool exists to drive evolution forward than the Aureole? I will guide mankind onto the correct path to salvation with this great treasure from Adios. That is my duty as one of the Angui, my duty to Ouroboros and its master. Ah, boy, I bet you're a real hit at parties. Not. Oh, what's this? A flawless rationality capable of resisting any temptation and unswayed by even the fiercest circumstances. Peerless intelligence ever capable of finding the correct solution unmoved by crude emotion. What's the point of any of that? It seems someone was sleeping during the lecture. As I said, mankind faces annihilation through either conflict or mental entropy. The only way we can... No, I heard the lecture just fine. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is, isn't there something we can do about the problems you described if we know they exist? It's like Joshua said to Lo, we aren't completely powerless. They might not be guided by flawless, peerless, whatever, but everyone's working together to get through the crisis going on right now. I've gone across all of LaBelle and seen it with my own eyes. Don't you think we're capable of getting along just fine without some kind of forceful grand transformation? Really now, eking out survival by flocking together is how beasts and insects live. Is that really all you have to offer on the potential of humanity as it stands now? Is there anything else I need to offer? Is there a problem with being the same? I mean, we're living beings too, you know? And heck, aren't I just talking about the strength of life? What? I don't think people are just animals, of course. I just think that living honestly with that spark of life from others as your driving force, that's what it means to live. People don't need to be omnipotent super beings or whatever you want them to be. People just need to be aware of one another and help each other out. And you know what? I bet the people who sealed the aureole away in the first place felt the same way. I mean, sure, making miracles mundane and relying on nothing but them is really bad by itself. But the biggest problem there, more than anything, is that it makes it so there's no point in knowing or helping each other. That's awful. You're right. A man can only be a man because it's others who make the man. You nailed it, Estelle. Ha! Still, sticking to the mutual assistance's argument and invoking the power of human bonds of all things. I would ask you to read a history book before saying such nonsense, Miss Bright. As an example, consider the overpowering nation-crushing machine called war. Is man not only capable of being ground beneath its treads? Absolutely not. In the middle of the biggest war in LaBelle's history, my mother gave her life to save mine. And because of that, I chose the path of a bracer, and now, look at me. I'm here to stop the crisis you caused, and prevent another war from breaking out, all thanks in the end to my mother. Heck, I'd say you just made my point for me. People are not powerless, not against anything. Pfft, you're quite good at trite answers, if nothing else. If you really seriously believe people are powerless, and you've really convinced yourself humanity can only be saved by you turning us into emotionless super beings, then that makes you really pathetic, I think. What? I mean, that means you've never known the joy of trusting someone or helping them. To think that your only smug satisfaction comes from watching people struggle. That's too sad. But even if I feel sorry for you, I am a bracer. I can't ignore the fact that you're getting a lot of people involved in your little pity party. Sorry, but I'm afraid we're going to have to stop you. By force. You ignorant little girl. How dare you talk to me like that? Very well then. The professor would like for you to prove your theory. Oh, his evil eye. Oh, dang it. What? Do be patient for a moment, everyone. I promise this will be quite a show. What are you planning, Wiseman? Joshua, forward. Joshua, no. Come, Miss Bright, do show me. You claim humanity can stand against forces larger than it. Show me proof you can stand against despair. Gah. Fine. Oh boy. Can't believe I'm being attacked by Joshua. Yeah, Joshua. Oh, quite an impressive move. Leaving him with the divine blade for a while seems to have paid off nicely. It does always feel good to see a product of one's craft honed to an even finer edge. You awful. And now for the climax to our little show. Joshua, seize her. No! Estelle! And thus, the strength of humanity proves to be nothing more than a house of cards before a hurricane. But I am an academic after all. I do understand the necessity of proof. So, we'll have Joshua provide the final test. What? What indeed? It will be a simple experiment. I'm going to have Joshua end your life. Once you are dead by his hand, I will break his hypnosis and return him to his senses. No, you can't. Oh, I do wonder what kind of expression Joshua will have on seeing you dead at his feet. Doesn't it just get your blood pumping? Don't even think about it. If you do that, Joshua would... He'd... Yes, this time his heart may just be crushed to powder. If that happens, however, all I need to do is construct him a new persona, and then I can offer him the chance to become human yet again and observe the results. I can hardly wait. Stop, it's too cruel. Isn't it? Now come, Joshua. End her. Joshua, I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't die. I promised I'd walk with you. Joshua, please, no! But I believe in you. Joshua, don't give in. Don't run away from reality, even if I die. To be honest, if you did die, I'm not sure I could face reality. What? Huh? Oh yeah, that's checkmate. Joshua? Sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to scare you like that. What? What? This is absurd. He can't possibly have reclaimed his will with the... Wait. The stigma. What happened to the stigma on your shoulder? Oh yes, that. The stigma you carved into my flesh and mind is gone. Thanks to you, it has been shattered. But how? I had a hypnotic wedge of sorts jammed into the stigma, keyed to a particular command. I've been poking at the wedge on my own since then, getting it ready to shatter the stigma the instant someone put pressure on it. What? You... what now? A wedge. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to keep our promise the way things were going. So I asked Kevin for a little hypnotic assistance after we crashed. Kevin? Guilty as charged. Honestly, I wasn't even sure what to make of his crazy plan at first. If he'd bet wrong, I dread to think what could have ended up happening. So, hey, good job beating the odds there, Jay. Thank you, Kevin. Well, not what I expected, but I'm not gonna complain. Father Graham, was it? I thought you were just a fledgling little squire, but it seems I underestimated your bag of cute tricks. A mistake I'll not repeat. I say it's more the guidance of Adios than anything. Guess I really shouldn't expect you to get it, what with you turning your back on the faith and all. Besides, it wasn't really my idea to start with. Someone else gave Joshua the idea, and I just ran with it. What? Who else? No! Cassius Bright, damn you! Dad? Oh! The letter he gave you before we got on the Arcel. Yes, that was why he wanted to make sure only I read the letter, just in case anyone was listening in. I suspect your best chance of breaking the curse lies in Father Kevin's hands. How to use that key is a decision that must be yours alone to make. Win your freedom by predicting what Wiseman will do. That's just like General Bright. Oh, for crying out, Dad couldn't have dropped me a hint about this at least? Honestly, I've been worried about it for a long time. I kept wondering what you would make me do if you took control of me again. And so knowing you, I decided to bet everything on one idea. That you couldn't possibly resist ordering me to do the one thing I feared the most. And sure enough, you ordered it, and that broke the stigma. I'm finally, completely free of you. Joshua, you foolish little child. If you had just obeyed me, you could have aspired to such heights. I could have advanced you in ways you cannot even dream of. Much like how Estelle turned you down once, I really have no interest in any of that. Besides, if I've learned anything in this whole journey, it's that one's path in life isn't given by someone else. It's something you find with others as you search for it, no matter how dark your surroundings. Absurd! The history of man is stained with the blood of fools who tried finding your path. Without a guiding light to shine on that road, they shall remain lost. You're wrong. We use the light we each give off to find our way together. That is how we found our way here, through all of your cynical traps. That's right. You do like your speeches, don't you, you shambling wreck of an enforcer? Show me then. Show me this light you claim will guide you through the darkness. And I shall show you in turn the blinding light of a loyal servant of the Grand Master, the power of the Faceless, one of the Angui. Bring it on! The one being blinded here is you. Ooh, alrighty then. Let's see. So what do we have access to here? I think we just want to try and defeat as many people as we can with ranged attacks. Okay, so he's got death screams, that's good, let's go with that. You've got death scream, let's go with that. And you... Can you throw out a cheeky earth wall on everyone? Yes, you can. Preparing to use arts. Oh, missed. Nice. Oh, we've got a critical on this too. I think I'm outside of the range, but maybe not. But hopefully with max guard it's not gonna do anything to us. Lost Mobius. There we go. The guard protected us all. Awesome. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now we can switch to just using direct attacks. What else can he do to help us all? I guess he just will do an Earth Lance. Another dimension. Oh, that's just creepy. All protected by the guard. Ooh. Okay, let's get us guarded back up again. So you might think that he's going down quite easy. This is just the first stage. Ooh, that's a lot of XP. Got 2 levels out of that. Oh my, what a shock. To think that you would be so darn tenacious. Hey, Professor, about time you dropped the holier-than-thou act. Your confidence drains away because you know this is the end, don't you? Pathetic. You haven't even realized you're standing on your graves. What? Wiseman, what are you doing? I had intended to offer it to the Grand Master like this, but I must change my plans. It's time you realize just what it means to oppose me. I don't like what's going on here. What in the... He wouldn't. Oh no. No, no, no. Don't fuse with the Oriole, you heretical maniac. What's, disturbing? How's that even? It can't be. What has he done to himself? This overwhelming power can barely stand. Oh, this sensation, even better than I'd imagined. Shall we experiment then? The power of apotheosis, unflinching reason, indomitable intellect guiding humanity to the future. Oh boy. 69,000 health. Angel? Okay, if you say so. Does it look like he has some kind of shield around him? Okay, Blue Ascension then, I guess. You get everyone protected. Oh, he's not going to be able to get that out. Okay, I guess I gotta go ahead and use this now then.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
Okay. Godly Lance. There, a lesson learned, I think. A lesson in real power. This is nuts. Our attacks aren't hitting him at all. He's got some kind of barrier up. But if it's negating even our arts and our best techniques... Learn, children. The Oriole is the treasure of space. One of its very, very many powers is forming an absolute barrier, incomparable to simple orbal arts. You cannot even touch me. Girl! The evil eye again? Wiseman, let them go. Those eyes, magnificent. You may be a wreck of an enforcer, but oh, what a waste it would be to kill you. I would much prefer to etch another stigma into the depths of your mind. Just as before, I'll give you a renewed sense of hope, then tear it out by the roots and leave you writhing. Nothing pleases me more than to see that shift in your expression from hope to despair. I do look so forward to it. I can't believe this. Forget bad taste, the only word for you at this point is sick. Who... Oh? Lo! I suppose I should have finished you off. Though really, Lo, what are you planning on doing? Not even your dragon can break the Oriole's barrier. I suppose it can't. I did have a question for you though, Wiseman. Just how involved were you in Hamel? Wait, what? Now what a thing to accuse me of. That was purely the fault of the Empire's hawks, no? Why would you ever think I would be involved? Because you're a snake. You appear before people in their moments of weakness, and whisper plans into their ears that lead to their destruction. And in doing so you achieve your goals without ever dirtying your belly. That's just your way of doing things. No, would he? The ringleaders of the Hawks were nothing more than political losers who had nowhere else to go. There were a few questions I couldn't answer at first, but if even the war 10 years ago was part of your plan. It then occurred to me, everything made sense. I see. It is largely as you surmise. Well, what? Of course, really, all I did was introduce them to a band of Jaeger dropouts I knew and put the name Hamel in their ears. Just doing that was enough to push things to war in the blink of an eye. Simply one more testament to the sinful nature of men. What you've done it's unforgivable, you monster! One more sin for the pile, eh? I think I'm gonna be sick. I see. Essentially as I thought then. You're taking this rather well. Personally, I was hoping you would be a bit more resentful. Have you forgotten? I've long since learned to stay my anger. However, you knocked me out from behind back there. That is an insult the Blade Lord cannot abide. That alone, I shall be paying back in full. What? Yeah! Absurd, absurd. The Oriole's barrier is absolute. It cannot be harmed by... Wait, that sword. Of course! Yes, the sword granted to me by the Grand Master. Just like your staff, it's a demon sword forged through the divergent laws. Careless of me. Curse you! Get away! Get away, you insect! Go! Too late. Oh no! Lo! Forget about me. Your path is clear. Strike him down. Lo. You dare strike one such as I. No matter, the absolute barrier is but a trifle of the Oriole's power. I shall bring forth its full force, and let you savour the despair. Oh, you want to talk despair? Well, here we go. Okay, you, as a bracer, as a citizen of LaBelle, and more than anything as a human being, I'm taking you down. Wiseman, this is the end. Alright, this is it. So let's go ahead and boost up Kevin's craft points once more. I guess we've just got to start trying to kill everything. Let's see, Greed Looper, 9,000 health. Got 4 of them. Guess we just Death Scream everything. It's nice that we did get healed though. Though. Okay, so I can hit at least 2 of them with that move. Wait, who is this? Oh, this is Kevin. We don't want to do that with Kevin. We want him to Earth Wall. Okay, I'm gonna take a risk there with waiting to Earth Wall with him. Dang it. I should not have taken a risk. Let's Earth Wall them. Okay, let's have them move back here again. Let's keep them all as close together as we can. I feel like that's just going to be the best thing for us. Dang it. Keeps knocking them about. Can she Earth Wall? Okay, let's just have them go on the offensive. We'll get him back there as soon as we can. Kevin's the only one who can use any kind of earth abilities. Just double check Joshua's. Yep, Joshua's not got any either. Okay, you move back here, my friend. Okay. Perfect. Should have used Grail right at the beginning to protect everybody. In fact, I'm going to use it now.
I hold in my hand the chalice of lights act as our shield.
Okay. So far, so good. So we get everyone casting arts now, yeah? Geocatastrophe. Okay. So only taken one down. We're still good. Slow and steady wins the race. Ooh, that background's making me dizzy. What about if we all... No, we're not close enough. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do Blue Ascension. Okay, you've got to protect everybody again. What do you reckon? Should we start moving everybody closer? Oh boy, summoned another one of those things. I don't really want to do Death Scream. It's very expensive, so I guess we just do some aerials. Seriously? Again? I don't want him to have the critical. Dang it. And I didn't heal his thing. Suppose I can steal the critical with Estelle. Let's have you prepare an earth wall for everybody. Oh, there we go. He can throw out a little bit of healing, right? So if you go ahead and heal up with some EP charges for Kevin. You can use a Zerum capsule on Kevin. He can throw out Grail Sphere. I don't know, maybe I should be using Death Scream. Aerial 10. It's expensive, but heck, it's the last one. And it does have a 20% chance of KO. Maybe I should just use... That's even more expensive. Okay, I'll use Death Scream. It's not going to attack for a while. They could move in that time. What do we want to do with you, Kevin? Titanic Roar? Just for the fun of it? Hey, we're getting close to taking it down. Come on, we got this. Did we do it? Your tenacity is both impressive and frustrating. Frustrating, you see, for it is pointless. Behold now the infinite power of the ore. What is the Oriole? It's... Oh dear. That wasn't even his final form. Angel? Like being hit in the face with raw heresy. Looks like he's really starting to lose it. Come on guys, take him down and let's get back to low. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Alpha Mega? 12,000 health? 999 health? Oh boy. Oh boy, this is already making me dizzy.
We're good to go.
Guess we're death screaming some more. Okay, can you throw out an earth wall? No. Okay, so let's have you instead top up somebody's EP. Let's go with Chloe's. Have you Death Scream. And then we'll have you steal that critical. Get the Grail Sphere up on everyone. Okay, next stop. Ooh, what are we gonna make you do now? Guess you can give yourself the last capsule just in case we need that later. He's getting ready to do something, I can see that. Okay, Earth Wall. Actually, we only need to Earth Guard Joshua right now. Let's save your mana. Okay, you go ahead and give Joshua some more EP.
We're good to go.
Okay, so far so good. Let's get another Abyss Fall going. Death Scream. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I guess he's freed up to do some damage. And he summoned another one. Ooh, weak against Earth. Wow, this thing's really taking a beating. I think we're gonna run out of resources before we defeat this thing. Is this thing weak to debilitate?
Take it down.
No. Just trying to think, what's going to be the best thing to do here? I think we need to start moving in. Oh, I did 0 damage. Oh yeah, because he's got defense up. But I think I did see. Let's try Titanic Roar. He's got a weakness to Earth, right? Gonna move everyone in. Just gotta waste a turn doing that. Okay, art. Would it be nice to switch over and maybe give them... No, that wouldn't have worked. Never mind. I was thinking of giving them the Topaz Amulet or whatever it is. Yeah, I do just feel like I'm gonna run out of resources before this guy goes down. That's all we can really do right now. Is to just try and take down those Alpha Omegas. As best as we can. And he's gonna have to use Titanic Roar, because that's the only thing that I think he's weak. Oh wait, no, has he changed his weakness again? Oh, his weakness is normal now. Alright, I'm gonna use Joshua's Phantom Thief ability, Phantom Raid. Nice. Ooh, made another one. Wait, has he changed his elemental weakness again? He was just weak against Earth. No, he hasn't. I'm doing no damage. Oh, she can attack normally now. I'll just keep having you Death Scream. Okay, what are you weak to now? Wind? I've got wind. Ha! I got wind. Funny. Hit you and one of your little followers? I guess not. Okay, back to normal again. Oops. I was not supposed to do that. Okay, I'm figuring out how to fight him now. Okay, he's about to do something that I'm not going to enjoy. Raging God Angel. Strength and speed up. Oh, he's just getting more and more powerful. Come on, Joshua. Keep getting those criticals in. That's exactly what we need. So I'll get the most out of the strength bonus. Okay, gotta move everyone out of that space. Apparently From the notes I have, if they stay in that space, they disappear and they do not come back. Ooh. We're doing this. We're slowly but surely doing this. I would not have been able to do this without Kevin and his wall building abilities. I can tell you that much. Oh boy. Get that earth wall back up. Let's heal some EP. You finished that one off. Inhaled vitality, something or other. Ascension will have you do a Grail Sphere. Just because I don't want to risk being without a shield just then. This exact reason. Okay, is he close enough to Earth Wall? Oh, look at all those missing spaces. What's going on now? Defense down. I think this is it, guys. Gotta push out all the stops. Talking our most powerful abilities here. Come on, Estelle. Shining Burst, Ardante. We've got this, guys. We are so close. Come on, Joshua, you gotta save Estelle here. Did we do it? Is it finally over? Did I do that first try? No. Absurd. The aureole is gone. This is impossible. Impossible! Tch. No, he escaped. Oh, who cares about that idiot? Way more importantly. Lo! Lo, stay with us. Just wait a second. We'll fix you up. There's no need. You know perfectly well these aren't the sorts of wounds you fix up. No. No, please, no. Lo, I can't lose you like Karen. That's just... No, I can't. Come on, chin up. You look like the crybaby you were when you were a kid. That's right, I'm a weak, naive crybaby. I still need you, Lo. So, come on, stay awake. Just like a little kid. Listen, Joshua. If you find this unacceptable, then take a lesson from me. Don't end up like this. Don't die to protect what's important. Live. Live to protect it. Instead. Lo. Estelle, I must ask you one last favour. Of course. Anything. He likes to act tough, but he's pretty tender-hearted deep down. Now that he's truly free of his curse, he needs to become a better man. So, please, promise me that you'll keep helping him. Take care of our little brother, okay? I was gonna do that no matter what you said. But don't worry, Lo. I swear to you, he'll always have a home with us. Thank you. At least I finally understand why Karen could smile like that at the end. Karen, you were just as content, weren't you? Lo? Come on, this isn't funny. You can hear me, right? Come on. Come on! It all finally ended. We could finally be together again. Please. Please answer me! Joshua. Oh, Joshua. Hello there. Julia. Goddess be praised, you're all safe. Wait, that's... Lo, is he... Ah, I see. After you descended, we were swarmed by those archaism beasts. It was only Lo intervening on that dragon of his which saved us. I see. Yeah, that sounds like him alright. If I may, what happened to Wiseman and the aureole? Oh, right. Yeah, the aureole disappeared somewhere. Wiseman's also gone, but he really lost it when the aureole disappeared. It disappeared? Well, that could be bad. Define bad. Please tell me this shaking isn't involved in the bad. The aureole was the main source of power for the city. You've removed the city's power source, there's nothing keeping it afloat any longer. Yes, that seems rather bad. We should return to the Arcel at once. A good idea. I don't think everything will shut down all at once, but it would be best if we hurry. Kyle, Don, is the Bobcat airworthy? Should be airworthy enough to save our skins at least. We'll lift off as soon as we get back. Alright, let's move everyone. There was a transfer gate near the elevator. That seems like the best exit. We should stay in lines to avoid losing anyone. Joshua, I know you don't want to leave him behind, but we have to hurry. Sorry, Estelle. You just go on ahead. Don't worry about me. Go. They love slapping each other in these games. Must be a Japanese thing or something. Get it together, Joshua. Were you listening to a damn thing Lo said? Didn't he tell you to live? To protect what's important to you? I don't know about you, but I sure was listening. And I promised him I'd stay with you and help you. I promised you the same once, too. If you think I'm just going to turn my back on that, you've got another thing coming. Estelle. Sorry. I really am a weakling. Oh, the sword. Lo, I'll hold on to this. I'll deliver it to Hamel, to Karen. Joshua. Estelle, Joshua. There's no time to waste. Please, hurry. Ah, right. I'm sorry. I'm going now. Rest well with Karen, Lo. What's Wiseman up to now? Absurd. This is a farce. This wasn't in the Grandmaster's prophecy at all. Unless... Does this mean I too was being tested? I shall have to have words with my master once I return. Sorry, but I think your question's gonna be deferred indefinitely. Kevin Graham, what are you doing here? Out of my way, insect. I have no time to deal with gnats like you. What? The evil eye didn't work? Even with Grauschritter training, a fledgling like you can't possibly... Yeah, sorry, I've been putting on a bit of a show. I'm actually the number 5. I've seen my fair share of fights. Granted, when you were at your best and power tripping on the Aureole, I would have struggled. But now, you don't have a prayer. Not that you do that anymore, you filthy heathen. What? Gah. Locating the Oriole's been kind of a sideshow, as you might have figured out. So, George Wiseman, apostate and heretic, damned in the sight of Adios, I'm here to send you to your final judgment. I see. However, Grauschritter, I think you will find it a little hard to fight the Faceless on your own with only... a stake? It's the Pillar of Salt? The calamity which turned half of North Ambria into a sea of salt? They would let you use that just to kill me? It's what you've earned, you faithless pile of filth. The Church does try to stay neutral in all things, but we can't overlook what you've done. Now kindly stand still and die quietly. You damn dog! Dog? You aren't wrong, I guess. You know, Joshua, you're lucky. You at least can get out of this sort of life. Is that jealousy I hear? Kevin Graham, the heretic hunter of Grauschritter's 5th Dominion. I must say, you're just as cold as the rumours said. Ah, you're the fool, right? Sorry, but it's a bit late for him. You may have heard, but I'm here purely as an observer. Purely. To observe and oversee every single facet of the gospel plan, and report the results without exception to the Grand Master. Wiseman's self-destruction is simply another result to report, and wasn't anything I needed to stop. I see. You Ouroboros types sure do love being mysterious, don't you? And you accuse me of being cold. Are the Grauschritter really so different? I wonder. Now then, I'd say I've observed everything, I've found what I was looking for, so it's time I went on home. What? Well, good day, Mr. Graham. I hope we meet again someday. Found what he was looking for. Could he mean... Well, whatever. That's outside my jurisdiction. I should hurry back and rejoin the others. And so Estelle's group escaped from the Axis pillar while Liber Arc began shaking itself apart. With the sudden immense reduction in orbital energy making the halo rail unusable, Estelle's group began heading to the Arcel via the city's underground passageways. Run, Forest! Run! Yeah. Joshua! Are you okay? You aren't hurt, are you? No, I'm fine, I think. Just had a strange moment of vertigo. Like you were dizzy? Why would you... Probably a side effect of the stigma's removal. Kevin, what do you mean... Wiseman burned that thing in deep to the very core of his subconscious mind. Rip it out like we did, and there's gonna be side effects. Vertigo, headaches, nausea, you're gonna be suffering for a while, Joshua. Oh no. It's alright, Estelle. Kevin made me aware of all the risks beforehand. Joshua... Hey, what's the hold-up? If you don't hurry, you'll be left behind. Oh, right. Joshua, do you think you can run? Yes, I should be alright now. Come on then, we need to book it. Estelle, what? Yeah. What? That last tremor collapsed some of the more fragile sections. Hey, you two okay? Yeah, mostly. Oh no, Estelle! Joshua! Estelle, Joshua! Oh, for crying out loud. Ain't there another way across? This is the only way in our... this is the only way in or out of the pillar that we saw. Dang it, there must be another way. Guys? Don't worry about us. You go on ahead. We'll find our own exit. Don't be absurd. How am I supposed to look Cassius in the eyes and say I left you behind? We'll find another way across. Shara, thanks. Sorry. No matter what we say though, a gap like this can't be jumped. We have no time to get ropes, so they are going to need another route. But this is the only path out. Actually, I don't think this was the only way. This island seems riddled with underground passages. There must be another one near the pillar. That's right, I saw another gate just in front of the pillar. I think the sign said it was an emergency evacuation route connecting to the Kalmar district. Really? Yes, I remember that. Kalmar is where your ship is, right? That's right. Well then, if they use that... yes, given the damage to the city's computer should have opened the lock on it. Estelle, Joshua, you heard all that, right? Looks like that's your best bet. Use that to get back to the Arcel. Will do. We'll go as fast as we can. Estelle, Joshua, please be careful. We'll wait as long as we possibly can. You guys be careful too, and save us some seats. Come on, we should hurry. I doubt we have much longer before the arc collapses completely. Yeah, let's go. Kyle said the entrance was just in front of the pillar. Alright everyone, so I'm running to the evacuation route. So this is probably where we're going to be calling this episode for today, after that amazing final boss fight sequence. But make sure you tune into our next episode just so you can see how this all is going to play out. And I will see you all then. Bye bye for now.